So guys, it's your boy Coach BI International. Like this now, we want to hear our newly released latest number 1 on iTunes, top 10, top 11, best player of the season. You know, understand? Because I've seen a few comments like, Coach, you have not dropped your player of the season. A few people dropped like 36 game of the season. Some people don't drop already. Or the Owen, Alashera, even for Nigeria, yeah, many other pundits and analysts have dropped themselves. Football houses, football influencers, many of them have dropped their first 11. My own be say, after mindset, like if you not finish, I don't agree. Because I've been the reason of that goal of the seasons before. When Mahmoud scored this one against Bournemouth, I said, a lie. This can't be my goal of the season. And that's like game week 37. So I always want the season to finish first. So to my right, both of them are to my right already. Excessive, the senior special advisor to the governor of Delta State. You know him already, Excessive. That's also his handle, SSS. SIVE, something like that, excessive. Then also Mike Way _kicks, you know him, he's already one of us here. Excessive is one of us as well, but then sometimes he goes for his government duties, you know. He's one of the people that, but he will not need them. You understand? Never. Well, let's go. Now, team of the season. I'm going to go with Excessive quickly. Make I come on my eyeglass now so that I can start hearing what people are saying.
Now, you are you today, yeah?
That's okay. I'm sorry.
It's good.
Now, let's go with you first. Team of the season. Yeah. Now, give us your first 11 from the goalkeeper. Tell us your formation first. And after your formation, you tell us, you know how it goes. So, begin with you first.
All right, well, my team of the season, starting with the goalkeeper, I'll go with no other person but David Raya. That's the goalkeeper for Arsenal. Also winning the Golden Glove at the same time. I think he was sharing it with someone.
Yeah, he shared it with Sales, right? Because they had to concede for the last game of the season, yeah.
But he's a way better keeper than anybody in the Premier League this season. Mm-hmm. At right back, I will stick with no other person but Alexander Arnold. In as much as his performances were not that beautiful, but he always showed what he was capable of doing and what he can do. So I will go with Alexander Arnold at right back. Then at central back, I wanted to go with Saliba, but I'll go for Gabriel. That's Gabriel for Arsenal. I think he was a more solid defender this season than Saliba. Saliba was making 1 or 2 mistakes, and I don't know if it was the confidence level. And I'll be pairing him with another person but Van Dijk. That's a strong 2 huge central backs. I don't need to explain Van Dijk. You know what he's capable of doing. And at left back, I wanted to go for Cucurella, but looking how promising this young talent, not that person, but MLS, which is Lewis Kelly of Arsenal, the young promising talent.
It's okay.
I will pick him.
It's okay.
I will pick him ahead of the dreadlocks.
After we go, we fight.
For now, let's go for Lewis Kelly.
Okay.
And because of what happened throughout the course of the season, Haaland was asking him, "Who the fuck are you?" Sorry for that, my language. But I was asking him, "Who are you?"
Mm-hmm.
That was last season, and he proved to Man City this season by even scoring. So I'll go with Lewis Kelly at left back. That coming to the midfield, not that person, but Declan Rice.
You said the formation is what? Sorry,
4-3-3.
4-3-3. Okay.
4-3-3. So at the formation coming to the midfield, I'll be going with no other person but Declan Rice. I wanted to go with Caicedo, but I need someone who is more versatile that can, do well defensively and attack-wise. Caicedo is good balancing the defense, but attacking-wise, it's nothing to write home about. So I will go with Declan Rice at midfield. I'll be pairing him with no other person but someone who's so creative like Bruno Fernandes. I need Fernandes to be there doing the passes, and I don't need to explain Bruno Fernandes. What he's capable of doing. Then I will be pairing Bruno Fernandes with no other person but Cunha of Wolves, right? He has been fantastic this season. I think he played a major role in making sure Wolves didn't go to relegation. If I'm not mistaken, he was fantastic. Now coming to the top 3, this is where it gets crazy. At right wing, We're not supposed to debate it because we know the Egyptian king.
It's already behind you.
So I will leave Mo Salah there, fantastic player. You know, assists, goals, count it. What do you want to say? Playmaking. It was fantastic. This is ahead of Bukayo Saka. You know, the best.
Bukayo, Bukayo,
but I call it Bukayo. You know,
he won't turn out to Senegalese.
You know, so I pick Salah there. But regardless, I can push Saka to the right anyways, because if you look at the goals and assists, contributions, him reaching double figures, you know, on both goals and assists, he was reaching double figures.
I don't think did Saka get double figures?
Yeah, 10, yeah. Both goals and assists.
Yeah, sure.
There's no season he was below double figures.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Yes. Then I'll be going at the strike with no other person but Isak. You know, I don't think Haaland will come close. Even if he did have a great season, he was still there. You know, but you need a striker at the final third. You need a striker. You know, this striker has to score for you. This season, I'll go with the likes of Isak. So this should round up my team of the season. You know, for that, you know, everyone has their opinion, but I
so
believe...
who's on the left? Who's on the left side again?
The left side. Anyways,
Bukayo Saka has 6 goals this season.
I mean, goals and assists, double figures. He went on double figures on goals and assists.
No, if you are like that, get these 4 assists for the. What did they want? Not the pair. Who went into the salary? So on the right side, you have Bukayo Salah. On the left side.
On the left side. Anyways, let me go with Diaz.
No, who do you call before?
No, I said I would push Saka there, but I've not placed him there.
Okay.
So, but I will go with Luis Diaz anyways. I'll go with Luis Diaz and I'll go with Alexander Isak at top 9.
That's pretty amazing. Not so bad, but just some areas I feel like, you're my own. So we're not going to take time. Let's go to Mike Way, and maybe after Mike Way, then mine, then we can now
argue a little
bit, yes. But meanwhile, as you finish, as I don't let you know, say 40 minutes and Assassin play goal. No worry. Louis Kelly, when you just I said, I don't give you the good news, and Assassin they go less. So when your ticket not comes,
please bet responsibly.
Now go ahead. So time for my queen now.
My own team of the season. First of all, there's no Arsenal player that makes my list. Sorry about that.
Wow. Mario Glass. Wow.
I'm not saying that because I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm saying that because this is who I've really looked into this list, and I've picked.
So is Mike close to him? You know.
And I've picked who I think is good enough for my team.
Yeah.
Sorry to Man City fans as well. There's no Man City player that makes my list as well.
Wow.
So it is what it is, you know. So
Jega, come.
This is not talking anything.
Next president. Let's hear your list.
Hear the list.
But your beavers work.
It didn't work.
Next Shema.
No. The transmission on the day, all right. Network day, okay.
Don't worry.
So going for my goalkeeping position is Sales. Sales of Nottingham Forest this season has been super fantastic. He does not have the kind of defenders that Arsenal has in terms of Raya, you know, in goal. But Sales this season has kept 13 clean sheets in the Premier League alone this season. So he has been so good. He has been one of the reasons why Nottingham Forest has been defensively solid this season in terms of keeping clean sheets. So for a club like Nottingham Forest to have 13 clean sheets this season, he deserves a whole lot. You know, he deserves a whole lot of praise in goal. And he has done well this season. He has challenged the likes of Alexander, the Liverpool goalkeeper. Alisson, he has challenged the likes of Arsenal goalkeeper, but he still lost the glove. Then Olaino, right back. This season, he has been solid for Nottingham Forest this season. You know, he has been one of the best right backs in the league this season. When it comes to defensive ability and going forward as well. You know, his pullouts, his crosses, his assists, he has been up there this season. So his performance every game shows how good he is. And get some time where Man City was actually looking at him to replace Kyle Walker, you know, during this season. But he has been good. I'm going with a 4-3-3 formation. And at left back, I'm going with Kekes. Kekes of Bournemouth this season has been a revelation. He has been very, very consistent going forward. Defensively, he has been solid. So Kekes for me makes it. And Bournemouth as a team has been super good this season. So Kekes makes my team. I'm going with the back four. My center back pairing would be Milenkovic of Nottingham Forest. He is one of the season. Murillo has been super good this season. This is his first season in the league, and this season he has been a revelation. Coming from Italy in Fiorentina to the Premier League, he has
that's really solid, man. Very solid, yeah.
Virgil van Dijk as well. There will be no team without a leader. So to me, Virgil van Dijk this season, one of the reasons Liverpool has been solid defensively, pushing the team, being a leader of the team, he has been good.
Continue.
Then in my midfield, it's been a very difficult one for me to omit some particular players there he had for me, but still, I still go with a three-man midfield. One sitting 6.
Holding midfielder, yeah.
Yeah, then 2 in front of him. For me, I would not pick any other player than Caicedo. To me, Caicedo this season is the only player in Chelsea, if my records are right, that has played 38 out of 38 matches this season.
Yeah, started all the games.
Yes, he's the only player in Chelsea when he was close to getting a suspension, he still played with a yellow card, for more than 5 matches, and he didn't get a yellow card. So this season he has been good, consistently good for Chelsea this season. So solid defensively, and moving forward, he's a counter regen, so we know how good he is. Then in front of him, I'm picking Gravenberch. He is one of the reasons why Liverpool has won the league this season. He has been a revelation.
Yeah, he was solid.
He was not in the team last season. We see where Liverpool finished, but when he was brought into the team this season, you could see how solid he is for Liverpool midfield. I would have loved to put McAllister there, but I'm sorry, McAllister, you were there last season, but nothing like that happened in terms of your impact. But this season you've been good. But to me, I'm going to put Morgan Gibbs-White there. He has moved from a £30 million player to a £100 million player this season. Gibbs-White has been so influential to Nottingham Forest, and we see how good Nottingham Forest don't be this season going forward. The midfield, how solid he is. Offensively, he has been good. Defensively, he has been good. He's a captain of the team as well. Most time he's been a leader. While my front three, we'll have to start with Salah. I cannot pick any other player but Salah. Salah this season, his output, goals and assists, the highest in the Premier League. He's so influential to the team. So Salah must be there for me. Then the left wing, no left winger, I'm sorry, in the Premier League has impressed me this season in terms of output. No one. Not Cunha, not Mitoma, not Diaz, none has actually impressed me this season in terms of left wingers. So I'm sorry, I'm going to put a striker there. And the striker that would take my left wing this season has been Isak with 23 goals this season. Has been one of the reasons Newcastle qualified for the Champions League. Has been one of the reasons Newcastle did so well this season as well. Won the League Cup, with Newcastle. So trust me, Isak should be there. And he's the only Newcastle player that made my list. Then on my top 9, this might be controversial, but Chris Woods make my top 9. Chris Woods for Nottingham Forest makes my top 9. 20 goals for a club like Nottingham Forest. 20 goals for Chris Woods coming from Burnley last season or a few seasons ago. Chris Woods, he has never been considered as an out and 9, like a big, world-class top 9. But this season, scoring 20 goals and making Nottingham Forest compete for Champions League, Europa League space and all of that. They were in the top 4 for more than how many weeks, how many match days this season. So Chris Wood makes my top 9. I would have loved to put someone else there, but nobody meets up to Chris Wood.
Now, before we go quickly, in the midfield area, you said things like you had some people you wanted to give it to, but you couldn't. Also in the top 9, you would love to put someone there, but you couldn't. Who do you want to put in the top 9 that failed and you gave it to Chris Wood?
I would have loved to put Isak there, then put someone else at the left wing. But since no striker, no winger impressed me, I had to push.
Okay, then in the midfield,
Isak.
who did you, when you were explaining the Gravenberch part, there were like 2 people I think that lost your list there.
Yes, this season I would have loved to put McAllister, like I said.
Okay, you said McAllister.
Yeah, McAllister should have been there.
Declan Rice too?
Declan Rice would never make that list.
Jesus.
Why? Not because I have an issue with him.
Hey!
But trust me, this season, Gibbs-White has been so influential. I know they go with sentiments. If you like, I'm a Chelsea fan, but now only one Chelsea player make that team. not because of say I don't like Cucurella, but Cucurella has been good. But I still pick Kekes over Cucurella. No be say Cucurella no be my player of the season most of the time, but still, I think Gibbs White was more better.
Yeah, before you say something, let me just say something quickly before you say your list. You know, I see him talking about the only Chelsea player who made the list was Caicedo, which he did had a better season than Thomas Partey. But anyways, over to you. You can, right now.
Now, the moment we have been waiting for.
Yes.
Coach BI International. Drop what you have. Let's see what's going right there. Let me put my glasses where
so that you can hear well.
I can hear well. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is my team of the season in the English Premier League. And now, Excessive has already dropped this list. Mike Way has also dropped this list as well. It has been a very funny, exciting segment. Now it's time for me. In the goalkeeper position, Onana takes it first.
And Maguire at top 9. That's a good one.
To my left back, Luke Shaw. Okay, now let's be honest, man. Straight on it now. On goalkeeper position, David Raya, because Sales has been very amazing, himself and Raya, but I give it to Raya because I watched so many games this season when Raya kept making double saves as if it is so easy. And also when they met home and away, Arsenal won 3-0 at home. He had about, I think he had about 6.9 rating. Then Sales had 6.5. When they go the other way, Sales had 6.6 or 6.7 for Nottingham home. Raya gets 7.0. Yeah. So I felt like meeting. So it's not that Raya is better than Sales by far. But what I'm saying is this season, I'm looking at the points. Arsenal second position. Nottingham Forest getting really bad towards the end of the season. Arsenal was not superb at the end of the season though. But I knew that the whole Champions League mess and everything really affected the players, knowing that are we ending without no trophy again, all those things. So I gave it to Raya there. On the right back, it has to be Olaino because of how amazing he has been. He has been a rock he's the best defensive right back this season. But going forward, he has to do a lot better because I'm picking Olaino because how amazing he is with Nottingham Forest. But I am not happy. I am leaving exciting attacking players like Arnold that Excessive picked. But because Arnold has some injuries, Olaino is very valuable. Sometimes he can go to the left, sometimes he can run into the point of engine. You understand? If that boy just get 1 or 2 for attacking, forget her. Nobody goes. Yeah, the boy get her. You know, understand? And my central back pair, I'm probably not going to do, for the central back, I don't want to call this person, leave this person. No. Gabriel Van Dijk. Bam. Gabriel is the most rugged, the most loved defender for me this season. Now, Van Dijk is a father to all of them.
Yes.
Van Dijk is a father to all of them. When I talk on social media one day, say Van Dijk is among the top 3 central back in history of football, I'll be top 5. People were insulting me. And I saw an interview of Kevin Bassey. They asked Bassey, say, Van Dijk or Maldini? So, Van Dijk, he picked Van Dijk over Maldini. So, Kevin Bassey, when we central back for Premier League now, I no defense passer. No. But he picked Van Dijk over every defender in the history of football. He said no one knows. He knows some of them.
The one when he watch,
still young.
The one when he play with.
No, don't be saying that the one when he watch now pick. Don't disrespect him like that.
The one when he
because
play with.
You not to watch the Maldini reach the people where they 50 years. But now your opinion. Now your opinion. You understand? I just tell you, say Van Dijk not small. Van Dijk na father.
For you to
pair defenders.
Sorry, for you to pair Gabriel with Van Dijk. Now today I don't say he really no ball.
So Gabriel has been see Gabriel last season Saliba took it. This season 100. Gabriel. That guy, if he was available. Arsenal the Champions League final. Trust me, he was the one that made that set piece blow. Say if na corner na goal. He rugged it for that defense. Not this is where Saliba they do give away now. The boy literally don't even make mistakes. And he's the only player that uses I get more respect for Gabriel than Rudiger. Let me tell you why. Rudiger plays the game try to dey pinch you, they tackle you like
dirty.
The guy is so he became so very aggressive. Now Gabriel plays as a aggressive defender, but in a very sweet, neat, rugged way. You no go do wetin go vex you. You know they come upset you. Rudiger they come upset you. They do everything to make you vex, to put you on the spot. He wants to do that. They might not get the time. If they come do his dirty business, then he go. You know, understand? So Rudiger, Gabriel takes. You know, he's a left-footed central back. Yes. So he takes on the left central back, and Van Dijk takes on the right. And the left back, no other person in the Premier League can come close to Cucurella. The only boy I am waiting for Yamal to come. This is in their poster. They write down, they put and say Salah, Saka, who again? One more player again. All the amazing players where they play against Cucurella this season, none of them don't get 7.0 rating. No player gets 7.0 rating meeting Cucurella this season. He silenced everybody. Amad Diallo good. Amad Diallo, Saka, Salah. None of them get 7. Cucurella. Now Yamal they wait. I want me Barcelona for that FIFA Club World Cup.
You will regret this.
You will not. I will not regret
you will regret this.
No. If that will happen, say do well. I understand that. Okay, at least doesn't say get the kind babe where your wife go cash you with. It's the best for you, but because you know say you not disrespect them too much. You visit Chibonamo. I know too vessel, but make I still know so okay. Now Yamal dribble you.
You want set up Percy Papa up for drag? No worry. If Yamal cash Cucurella, forget it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I would like to see that Yamal do.
You would like to see it. You will so see it.
We will so see it. We'll be there. Inshallah, we'll be there. So now in the midfield, 2 holding midfielders and a number 10.
Yeah. That's a 4-3-3 formation.
Yes, 4-3-3. Yeah. Okay. No, I've not been a fan of 3-4-3. So it's 4-3-3 or 4-4. I don't know.
Or 5 something.
I don't like 4-2-4-3-3. Now, 2 holding midfielders. Number 1, the best defensive midfielder in the league this season, Caicedo. There's no player that comes close to Caicedo this season. Caicedo is so amazing. Trust me, he's so amazing. Now, I don't need to explain Caicedo. We know what he has done already.
I don't know. How do I know? I don't know.
He's a machine. Now, my pair with him is a big problem because of how much of influence Gravenberch is to Liverpool. Too much influence. Amazing. But because of the goals, the free kicks, and the things that Declan Rice did this season makes me very confused of leaving Declan Rice out of it. Because Declan Rice had a lot of influence. But all that man, they tell me, say, go Gravenberch. You don't know, say that's a Rice. Once party not there, na rubbish. You know, they do well. So it's more like there's somebody who is more important than him in the team, which is Partey.
That gives him the freedom.
That gives him the freedom to do what he wants to do. Yeah. So it's not giving me that mind of maybe he's not the boss there. Do you understand? And when it comes to Liverpool midfield this season, Gravenberch is the boss. So I'm a bit confused. If I'm going to go with goals, I will confusedly easily pick Declan Rice. But because Gravenberch is the boss in Liverpool's midfield, Caicedo is the boss in Chelsea's midfield, Declan Rice is not the boss in Arsenal midfield because Partey must be there, and if Declan Rice is not there, Partey go still do what he want to do.
But with your formation, now you already have a defensive midfielder which is Caicedo. 2 holding midfielder which is Caicedo, but that 2 holding midfielders, one is mobile, one is stand fit.
No, hold on.
Or what's your formation?
4-2-3-1. You understand? 4-2-3-1.
Who will be the sitting?
So 2
Who is sitting?
2 sitting.
Oh, 2 sitting.
That's Caicedo and Gravenberch.
Okay.
You understand? And it's paying. They pay me too much.
So you don't take Rice?
No, I don't take Rice.
You don't take Rice?
I take Rice before I sit down here.
No problem.
You know, but right now I'm looking at it. I'm being honest, and that's the only place I've had question marks since. But I did think since the processor, and I'm gonna give because Gravenberch won the Premier League. He's among Liverpool's first 3 important players.
Yeah.
When he not there midfield, we know what Lavia and Caicedo use the remaining Liverpool midfielders do.
Don't tell us he won the Premier League because. And
let me tell you, he was not a superstar under Klopp.
Exactly.
So under Slot, now he take the superstar. So shows that he really turned up this season.
Chiesa won the Premier League. So why you say he won the Premier League?
In that case, I will now take it like, okay, let's put in
Rice. Right.
Oh, they put Gabriel Vez and Caicedo as the two holding midfielders. And in the number 10 has to be the man I love so much.
Odegaard.
I love him. Everybody knows. I love him.
Odegaard.
I bought him in PlayStation just to give him trophies because of how amazing he is. Ladies and gentlemen,
Mr. Bruno
Fernandes. Hey, no, it's too good. It has to be. There's no number 10 better than him.
Animal.
There's no number 10 better than him. We know say yes, the dirty fool everywhere. But on this area, we say okay, this one still needs more. Let's pick this one. So Bruno Fernandes number 10. And to the right side has to be King of Egypt.
Declan Rice.
Mohamed Salah. So yeah, now because say day your pack, so I wanted to point.
No, now say you know say Declan Rice supposed to be there.
Because you guys with my mouth.
It's supposed to be that midfield.
And I know that's how they show.
They give Greva back. Don't
You understand? I tell you, I don't talk on her. So we take. It shows that because of saying win trophy, I know they run show number. The first person they run show now. Why I think I'm a best liver. So Salah to your right. And I had the same issue with you. There's no one left winger where even they consistent.
Yes.
10 games this season.
That's why I wanted to push
even
Saka.
Even Doku, bench, come, bench, bang. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring a right winger to the left side. I'm sad that I want to put Cunha there. But because of where Wolves finished this season, not they let me feel it's okay. Wolves is 16th, Cunha had 15 goals, and we have an Mbeumo, my lookalike, my brother,
your lost twin,
my man, my boy. I love you, Mbeumo. You know that already. Mommy say, man, you send money, you say, light don't finish for us. So I beg go Mbeumo. I beg, mommy they call you, say you know the pig, say you don't go play ball and you don't forget us. Mbeumo do know. If you get one baby, that's you go do DNA self. If you guys get one picking for you, where are they take over for you? What a warrior. So Mbeumo, I love him so much. He's really amazing, good guy, great player. So I'm going to take Mbeumo to the left side because there's no left winger that has sense this season. And I'm only to put Cunha there, but because I know Mbeumo have 20 goals, bro, I cannot risk that. And in the top 9, Chris Wood really amazing. Haaland got 22 goals. Chris Wood got 20. But there's no player that makes that top 9 so easy and sweet. In my opinion, is the best striker in form in Europe top 5 leagues because Osimhen is not in Europe top 5 leagues right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who is on that camera, Alexander Isak. And that is my top 11. And now, quickly, coach of the season for you. We'll start with you first, coach of the season. Your coach. Because you have to put the coach.
I could have gone with Arteta, but I will never try it. Never. I'll go for Scott.
Scott.
Yeah.
Slot.
Sorry.
Scotland.
That's a Scotland.
Skytech.
Slot.
Okay,
coming in as, a new coach, following up. Some people would think like, he inherited Klopp's team. It's not just about inheriting the team. You had to follow up. You had to do, manage the injuries. If they didn't have much
time, it takes
they didn't have much. So
I would have loved to go for the Nottingham Forest coach because he has done absolutely fantastic this season.
With so many 1-1-0.
Yes, last season they were fighting relegation.
With many 1-0 and many goalless.
Yeah, he kept 13 clean sheets this season.
No, I tell you so.
Yes, so
I
would have loved. Yes, I would have loved. I would have loved to go for him against all, but trust me, for you to come to the Premier League first season, win the Premier League,
I always like to criticize defensive coaches. I'm sorry. So you go for who?
So I would go for Slots. It's not
but
easy.
Say that Nottingham win Man U, you supposed to go for Nottingham.
No, I would have loved to, but at the end of the day. For you to drop from second,
for you to drop
almost 4 people they line up.
Yes, so
yeah, they're big for now. For you to second,
Forest, you sleep this night. No
at the end of the day.
So
for you to second, at the end of the day, after all, you can't let her lose from when when it matters most, it's sad. But trust me, Slot deserves mine.
Okay, and Slot as well, the coach of the season. I can't give it to anybody.
Yeah.
Should I give it to Arteta, who did not win the league, or Guardiola, who suffered so much?
Amorim should be better.
Maybe Amorim should be better. So Arne Slot also coach of the season, and I think we've already made the old debates already. And guys, you can let us know who you think missed out. Where do you agree and disagree with this Arsenal man? Where do you agree and disagree with Excessive? Where do you agree and disagree with Mike Way? Where do you agree and disagree with me? You know, understand? You can tell me, say, oh, Coach B, I had no sense. You're biased. You don't know football. You're supposed to put this person there. Yes, I'll put. But you're the one watching here on YouTube.
Feel free to criticize.
Remember to subscribe. Share to your WhatsApp story. Tell people, say, I want to go watch Coach B. No, no, they subscribe. They forward. This subscriber, they beg you. I say, just tap subscribe. Support. I beg. You know, understand? I say, see the guy they do football for that. And I say, we love her. Love everywhere. Coach, we love you. You're the best. You're the Fabrizio of Africa. Fabrizio. Don't share Fabrizio followers. Make you come and make out whether be Fabrizio. You can't know that. You understand how we fab. Are they fabu? Don't worry.
I say you know using that the cookie of Nigeria.
So that's what it is. Really amazing. Good time from the Premier League team of the season. Before we go, let me just quickly check something here. Okay. I know I want one first half.
That's it.
We cannot go now.
That's it. We can go.
Thank you very much, guys. From myself, Excessive, and Mike Way, we are out. What time?
What time?